Hey guys, it's Souyin back doing a review on the long-awaited TMP today. But before I do that review, I'd like to say that I'm sorry for not releasing a video for a long time. It's just that I've been busy I've been busy with life pretty much. You see, I do Taekwondo, so I do martial arts, and it's getting to the point where I'm getting really serious into it right now. Like I'm competing against the world and everything like that. You know, going to a wire to compete, and in fact, we're going to Vegas, I believe, pretty soon. So that's gonna be extremely nice. But anyways, yeah, that was kind of off topic. But the TMP, like I said, we'll be doing a review on it. So yeah. Anyways, okay, good, you died. Anyways, the TMP is a really great SMG. And that's actually really surprising to me, because when I first got this gun, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be just like the Mag-10, which is actually a pretty good SMG. Don't get the wrong idea. It's just that the Mag-10 has crazy recoil. But anyways, let's put that aside and let's get talking about the gun. The TMP, like I said, is a really great gun. At first, when I got it, like I said, I thought it would be like a Mag-10, but it actually isn't. It feels just like the partly because it feels like the UMP45 technically, partly because it has high power, good fire rate, good portability, a solid accuracy, decent spread, and not that bad of a recoil, not that bad of recoil. Now now that said, I'm gonna be comparing the UMP45 and the TMP. So yeah, be aware of that. So, the power on the TMP is 38, just like the UMP45. It rattles it completely. So it's a strong to medium 4-hit kill to the front, 3 to the back, 3 to the nuts, and 1 to the face, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, that's really nice for an SMG. Now, on to the portability. The portability on the, TMP is actually pretty good. It has 85 points of portability, so that's actually really light for an SMG. Well, actually, no, it's pretty decent for an SMG, but, for, like, in general, it's pretty light. Now, on to, rate of fire. The rate of fire on the TMP is, 74, I believe, which is actually not that bad for an SMG. There is definitely a lot more SMGs that can fire as faster than this gun, but it does get the job done. Combined with its, power and rate of fire, the TMP, equals fast kills for an SMG, so be aware of that. Well, and the rate of fire on the UMP45 is actually 79, believe it or not. So the UMP45 does have a faster fire rate, but that doesn't really matter because the TMP does definitely get the job done. Now, actually, I forgot to mention about something about the UMP45. The portability on the UMP45 is 75. Like I said, the portability on the TMP is 85. So the TMP does have significantly faster portability, but that doesn't really matter because the 45 is so pretty light. Anyways, since that's said, onto the accuracy. The accuracy on the TMP is 74, which is really good for an SMG. I believe it's actually the best for an SMG, I believe. Well, that's just in my opinion. Now the accuracy on the UMP45 is 67, which is significantly lower than the TMP. However, I believe, well, technically accuracy is like, how could I say this? Accuracy is like, accuracy is, pretty much spread combined with range. You could think of it like that. You see, the UMP45 has really great range for an SMG, and since it has great range, it also has great spread too. However, the thing about the TMP is that it's not really designed for long-range shots. It's more for mid-ranges, but you can definitely snipe with this gun. It's just that it will have a huge damage drop-off. But that doesn't really matter because you don't want to be using an SMG for long ranges anyways. On to Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention too, the TMP is a headshotting machine. You can just literally aim for the head and spray and you'll get that headshot. So yeah, that's pretty much it for XC, I believe. Now on to recoil. The recoil on the TMP is 68. Now that's one of the downfalls to this gun. It has one of the highest recoils for an SMG. Now the recoil on the UMP45 is 63, which is significantly lower than TMP. But you can definitely control the recoil on this thing. It really isn't that hard to handle, especially since it comes with an S2 suppressor that does help stabilizes the recoil and spread. So that's really nice. Now, on to spread. The spread on TMP is actually really tight for an SMG. Well, it's actually tight. It's actually really not tight, but it's as tight as the UMP45. So that's really nice. Now, since the game's over, really quick actually, I didn't think it'll be that quick. But anyways, the game's over, and I'd just like to say a couple of things about the TMP before I end this review. Like I said, the TMP is a really great gun. I definitely recommend it to you guys if you guys unlock it. Speaking of which, I forgot to mention that the TMP is a clan gun, and your clan has to be level 3 to unlock it. So be aware of that. If you guys do want to get this gun, get into a level 3 clan and buy, because this thing is worth every penny. Now, I forgot to mention one more thing about the TMP, right here, is that the TMP, like I said, does have high recoil for an SMG, but it has like that recoil that goes straight up for the first 5 shots, and then it goes diagonal. Now, you can use that to your advantage, probably because if you aim for the body, and you just spray, you will get that headshot. And if you guys saw my my gameplay there, you could have saw me get a couple of headshots, which was really nice. So that's not bad at all. Now, I think that's pretty much it. Now, my final words for the TMP. The TMP is a really great SMG. Like I said, I definitely recommend it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I like it over the UMP45, believe it or not. But yeah, that's really good, because the UMP45 is a really good SMG, and since this thing is better, or at least even with it, this thing will pwn. So be aware of that. Now, there's also one more thing I'd like to say too. As you can see, I'm in SkyCaptains right now. If you guys seen Fallen Hobo's videos, or a couple of ice skirts, then you would have noticed that they were in SkyCaptains as well. Well, I'm in it, and that's really surprising, because I have extremely low KDR. As you can see, 0.87, which is actually really surprising for me, because it was 0.80 once, and the fact that it's being 0.87 is really surprising. But anyways, I should probably get one of those KDR resets, just so I can have my KDR higher, but I don't really feel like wasting any NX right now, partly because I want to save up for school and everything like that. Anyways, kind of off topic, but like I said, I have a pretty low KDR. In fact, my KDR is like extremely low that I couldn't even join this clan. But thanks to Zero Matrix right here, which is the leader of the clan, he's been really nice and considerate, and I really appreciate that he gave me the chance to join his clan. So thank you a lot, Zero Matrix. I appreciate it. And without you, I wouldn't be able to do a review on the TMP. So yeah, that's really nice. Anyways, I guess I'll see you guys in my next review, and stay tuned. Alright, see you later.